Hey guys, so I asked yesterday, what do you want me, what kind of yoga therapy would you want me to create a program for and teach online? And I got many answers, and quite some requests were for stress and anxiety. And I understand that, I get that. So I'm gonna do that as soon as I can, basically this week, and I'm gonna post it on YouTube. But since it has come to my experience for the first time ever, anxiety came to my experience while I was dealing with COVID-19, and since I am in touch with people that are actually asking me advice about anxiety, I thought to make, first of all, a video about, from a health point of view or from an Ayurvedic point of view, why it happens. So what basically happens with regards to your Prakriti and what you're supposed to do, and give some advice. So I have a lot of advice here. I have quite a list that I've prepared, and so just take anything that resonates with you or anything that feels doable and leave the others, please. So, well, we can start. Let me explain anxiety from an Ayurvedic point of view in a very easy way. So, no matter what your prevalence of doshas is, if you are experiencing extreme stress, anxiety, panic attacks, you are having an imbalance of Vata dosha. Even if you are mainly Kapha Pitta Pitta Kapha, it doesn't mean anything. Your Vata dosha is out of balance. So if you want, I will make more videos about the different doshas. If you want to know more, you can read about that because it's beyond the scope of this video talking about Vata dosha, if you don't want to wait for another video with regards to this dosha. So I am gonna focus instead on how to bring, from an Ayurvedic point of view, this dosha into balance in order to release negative feelings related to stress, anxiety, actually jealousy, envy. All those feelings are, from an Ayurvedic point of view, so there are different ways to look at things, right? From an Ayurvedic point of view, they are related to Vata dosha out of balance. First of all, I'm starting with the pills. Impossible probably to find in Norway. I have gotten them from India. Pretty sure you can find them online. Nevertheless, I'm going to mention them. There are 3 pills. There are more pills, but there are 3 that, in my opinion, are the best for exactly these conditions. It's ashwagandha. You can find it online, I'm sure. It's Brahmi pills. I take Brahmi pills, actually. They are incredible for Vata people in general because they make you concentrate, and Vata people have problems with that. We rush from one place to the other, right? So when your Vata is out of balance, basically Brahmi pills help in bringing it into balance. And then it's Triphala pills. I'm taking Triphala as well. So how you take the Ayurvedic pills is that you always take a 2 weeks break after around 3 months of taking the pills. Just so you know, you never take them continuously, otherwise they become food. So these 3 pills, I recommend them highly, especially Triphala. Basically keeps you young, it rejuvenates you. So Triphala is amazing. Even if you're not suffering from anything, go for Triphala, really amazing. What else is important to bring Vata in balance? That's first routine. And again, routine. Get up in the same time, no matter if it's weekend or not. Sleep at the same time. Eat 3 meals a day, and in the same time, more or less, unless you're not hungry, then of course you don't eat. But if you have a bit of hunger, then eat 3 meals a day, at least 3 meals a day. Try not to eat a lot around. have a routine of when you're practicing, or routine on everything, and you will hate it because your vata is out of balance, so your body doesn't want to be doesn't want to do the same things. It's totally normal. So you will have actually an aversion to that. But try it for 2 weeks. Routine will bring you imbalance, will lower your anxiety. Decluttering. If your home is a mess, you will feel messy. That feeling increases your vata. Decluttering and having a clean environment, it's actually a rule of thumb for yogic life as well. It's a rule of thumb in Ayurveda as well. Warm bath, if you have that possibility. And you can add some ginger and baking soda to that, not too much, just a little bit. It makes you relax. And lavender oil, if you don't like it, you can use something else. Like what else can make you calm down? But for me, lavender is amazing. And taking certain things, like for example, a cup of tea, tulsi, you can find it in Norway, is pretty good during the day, or taking less coffee and more tea instead of coffee, because coffee brings vata out of balance. And chamomile lavender tea, maybe in the evening. That would be amazing. It helps you to actually sleep, because when vata is out of balance, then yeah, sleep patterns can change. And make this test. I just came to my mind now. Have a small light, warm light during the night. If it disturbs you a lot, it means that probably you have an elevated pitta as well. If you actually enjoy a small light, like warm, like a candle, for example, don't burn your house, anything like that, if you actually enjoy it, it means definitely your vata is out of balance. So having a small light in your room that has a warm tendency can help you bring your vata in balance. Well, it goes without saying, being in nature, taking walks. So vata out of balance doesn't love fast. Fast will bring it out of balance, guaranteed. Rushing from one place to the other, vata out of balance, always. Hardcore vinyasa, hardcore ashtanga, vata out of balance. Please don't crucify me. I'm an ashtanga myself, or kind of playing with different things right now. So I love ashtanga. So I know how it is. I know how tough it can get for vata people. But if you are dealing with anxiety, I'm not telling you not to practice ashtanga. I practice ashtanga too. But if you are dealing with anxiety right now, maybe you'd like to go for something a bit quieter, not vinyasa either. Maybe gentle flows, like yoga is amazing, but see if you can really coordinate it with your breath. If you can really connect your yoga practice with your breath. And not just rushing in your practice and trying to get to the best possible version of an asana. So yoga is good, hardcore yoga, not good for anxiety. Breathing, pranayamas, I have a video of those somewhere down there, like on my YouTube channel for sure. Let me know if you cannot find it, I can send it to you, but it's basically called probably breathing exercise or pranayama. I've made only one, maybe I will make a more advanced one in the future. It is pretty doable for everyone. Breathing is very important. Another thing is meditation. I cannot say in words how important meditation actually is. Take 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening of meditation. And if your heart is palpitating, you cannot meditate, then what you can do is start counting your breaths. Start from your abdomen up to the nose. You can say abdomen rising, sorry, 27 abdomen rising, 27 abdomen falling or navel falling, 26 navel rising, 26 navel falling, 25 navel rising, 25 navel falling, so on until 1. You will probably miss the count. Go back to 27 and start again, and you do the same with chest, throat, and nose, like 27 inhale, 27 exhale, 26 inhale, 26 exhale. The meditation can be as simple as this. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. What else? Oh yeah, a very important marma point. So you get the left hand, close the hand, exactly at the point where the middle finger is reaching. With your thumb from your right hand, you really push this point in. It's a marma point that makes you calm down in the moment of total anxiety. How I personally dealt with my anxiety while I was going through it was something called Psyche. So if you are interested in that, let me know. I can send you information about it, because this is beyond the scope of this video. But Psyche can actually make you release stress in 10-15 minutes. It is a very powerful method. What else? Nasya, Jalaneti. If you're a yogi, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not a yogi, you get, I have the pot over there. I didn't think to bring it in the video. So basically you buy this pot, this nostril pot at the pharmacy. You just go and ask them. And you prepare lukewarm water that is body temperature. How you measure it, how I measure it, is making sure that it's warm enough for my elbow. So if it's burning or if it's too cold, then it's not the right temperature. And I add for 1 liter of water, 1 teaspoon of Himalayan salt. Make sure that it's totally integrated, dissolved in the water, and then you basically use, throw the water, pour the water from one side, then you blow the nose, then from the other nostril, then you blow the nose, and then you do some strong breathing, especially the exhale, to get the extra water out. You do some pranayamas, especially Kapalbhati, to basically dry the nostril. It's not something you do every week. Maybe twice a week during anxiety. I do it maybe 3 times a month. I don't do it so much anymore because it's something that it can get addictive because it feels good. So Jalaneti, important. So this is yogic, this is not Ayurvedic. Then 2 drops of sesame oil in each nostril. So it's also some Ayurvedic nostril oils. If you can find them online, they are really good. But sesame oil works wonders as well. So now you're thinking probably that I'm gonna kill you with this, that I'm totally crazy. No, I'm not. It's only 2 small, super small drops in each nostril, so you basically can get a bit of oil in your small finger, and I'm not gonna show in this video obviously, but then you put it in the nostril, and that's about it every day. And you can spit it out if something comes to your throat, but 2 drops, probably nothing will come to your throat. So this actually nourishes all your sensory organs. It is really amazing. I do it definitely every day. I don't go 1 day without. And oil pulling. I use coconut oil for the mouth. So basically I do the nostril and then oil in my mouth, gargling it, or having it in my mouth. Now they say 20 minutes or more. I never measure. I do it for the time I have. I think it's always better than nothing. And then of course you brush your teeth and everything. Super important to bring your Vata in balance and to let go of the stress is Abhyanga, oil massage. Depends also on your dosha prevalence. So if you're Vata Pitta, you would like maybe to have sesame oil with some coconut oil mixed. And there are always Ayurvedic oils, impossible to find in Norway at least. If you want names, let me know. I can send you names, but it's very difficult here. So sesame oil is really good. So you don't have to go to a massage therapist. You just add oil in your hands and put it all over your body, sesame oil, organic, and especially under your feet, soles of the feet basically, palms, which obviously oil will get there because, you know, you're using your palms to spread the oil, forehead, ears, so you put a bit of oil in your fingers and outside and inside the ears with the index finger, not with a small one. We don't want the finger to go that deep in the ear. What else? Oh yeah, the navel area. Those are the most important parts, but I would definitely recommend the whole body. And how long you keep it? Well, depends on how much time you have. If you have 2 minutes, then you keep 2 minutes and then you take a shower. If you have half an hour, then you keep the oil for half an hour. Before you wash your hair, oil massage of your scalp, super important. So it's not something that we do daily because we don't wash our hair daily, but oil massage of our scalp is super important. We don't use sesame oil. You can use amla oil if you find it. You can find it in some non-Norwegian shops. I don't know what to call them. But if you find amla oil, really good. If you don't, then coconut oil, not sesame oil, because long story short, you don't want something warm. Sesame oil is warm. What else? Oh yeah, now you're probably gonna hate me because now it's foods. What foods aggravate Vata? What foods make you actually more anxious? Well, the rule of thumb, no beans, except for lentils. No beans. I know how hard it is. I am a vegan who doesn't eat beans, so I know how hard it is. Being a vegan, or I don't like to call myself vegan, being plant-based, it's hard for me to say, like my ego doesn't want to let me actually say that actually meat and fish is good for Vata, but actually meat and fish, not very heavy meat obviously, but chicken and stuff like this is actually good for Vata and fish is good for Vata. And the best medicine for Vata imbalance and anxiety. And if you are a vegan, please don't kill me now, don't execute me. But I'm talking from an Ayurvedic point of view. The best medicine is goat soup. If the goat is raised in a proper way. You make soup, I think, from the bones. I don't know exactly how, because I have chosen consciously to never take it, even if I've had anxiety. It is to be discussed, my choice, I understand that. So I'm sharing it here and I wouldn't take it on my own. But I feel that it is, if I'm making this video, I feel that it is my duty to actually be totally transparent about what can bring your Vata imbalance and allow you to be anxiety free. So soup from the bone of goat is as a medicine, not an everyday thing, because everyday thing it becomes food. That's basically the best medicine for Vata when it comes to food. What you cannot eat. Whoa, the list is long. Well, first of all, check the inappropriate food combinations. I've made a video of that. Inappropriate food combinations, because you shouldn't, for example, eat fruits with other things, but since I've made that video, I don't want to repeat myself. Go and check that. You should never eat cold food, or have any cold drinks, so no ice cream if you are having anxiety, because Vata is cold. It increases your anxiety to actually have something cold in addition. So you will feel that when you have anxiety, maybe you're even freezing. So nothing cold. everything cooked. Add oil. Sesame oil is perfect. Any other type of oil is good. Ghee, again, if you're a vegan, obviously not. But ghee is the most amazing thing for all the three doshas. In parentheses, pretty disgusting what I'm going to share now, but you can also, if you place some ghee in your anus, because if you're having anxiety, probably you're having constipation as well. Maybe you're having constipation, not necessarily, because it can come actually with loose stools. But some ghee in your anus with the index finger can actually be quite healthy. And of course, adding ghee to food, having ghee is actually good. And it's actually good for all the three doshas. Oils, no salads, no raw food. Raw food brings your Vata out of balance. No fast food, no alcohol, goes without saying. So, which fruits? Fruits are usually good because sugar is really good for Vata, including honey, not too much honey, but honey is also good. White sugar is not good for everyone, obviously, but sugary things are good for Vata because the sweet rasa, the sweet taste, is actually good for Vata. But some fruits are not so good, and those are pomegranates, cranberries, dried fruits in general, green grapes, watermelon. I think that's about it. The rest is really good for Vata. Vata shouldn't, in addition to salads, shouldn't be eating any cabbage, cauliflower, eggplant, raw tomatoes. No one should be eating raw tomatoes at all, actually. No one should be eating white potatoes. Sweet potatoes are good. Mushrooms, radish, sprouts, artichokes, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, bell peppers, chilies, corn. No one should be eating corn at all. Kale, cereal, pasta and rice. You can have basmati rice, I think it's called, or wild rice, but not white rice. Yeast, so you can have bread, especially if it's homemade, but not yeast bread. So as I said earlier, no legumes, no beans except for lentils. But what are really good, in addition to eggs, chicken, fish, and goat soup, it's milk, cheese, but not all cheese, ghee, nuts, and spices, except for chili, and I think I have forgotten fenugreek, something like that is the name. I don't even use it, so I don't know. That can be a bit in between. I wouldn't go for it. Well, I don't even know what it is really, so I don't go for it. But yeah, those are a bit like that, but the rest is good. What else? Well, if your Vata is elevated, you're probably experiencing some bloating. If you're experiencing bloating, it means that your Agni, your digestive fire, is low. So what do we do? Well, drink a glass of warm water. It is as simple as that. Or another way is eat some cumin after food to help the digestive fire. Another way, which is not the most tasty way, is to actually boil cumin in water and drink it. Like if you're drinking 8 glasses of water and you just have a bit of bloating, you can have 1 teaspoon of cumin. If not, add some more cumin if you want it even stronger. Not if you're a Pitta now during summer, even though summer this year, summer, not really warm. But if you're Pitta, cumin can increase the heat, so yeah, be a bit careful with that. But otherwise, cumin can help with digestion. Okay, it's almost 25 minutes of me talking about this. I hope you guys, about anxiety, I hope I'm not speaking in vain. I hope that you can find something useful here. A class about a yoga therapy class about anxiety is coming soon. I will do my best to do it this week. I have to prepare the program as well. I don't have it ready. Yoga Nidra, forgot that. Last thing, I knew I'd forgotten something. In addition to meditation, or instead of Yoga Nidra. So you have Yoga Nidra on my YouTube profile. Find it there, or if you have someone you like, conducting a Yoga Nidra, a teacher you like, then by all means, go ahead. Just please do it. So I think that's all. I'm jumping on my mat now. So I send you so much love. And if it gets really bad, please do contact me. I have people, like some people do contact me on Insta, like send me a message on Insta. I do reply to the messages whenever I can. So if it's bad, please don't be shy. Please contact me. Well, let me know if you have any questions. And I send you so much love. And wherever you are right now, however it's feeling, just know that it will get better, because nothing ever has stayed the same. Everything always passes. Everything shall pass, Anicca.